Welcome student to my YouTube channel Bharat Chem Study. Today we are going to study about chapter 2 structure of atom for +1 standard. In this video part 5 we are going to study about de Broglie concept of pure nature, de Broglie wavelength, uncertainty principle, quantum model of atom and numericals. So let's start with the topics. De Broglie concept of pure behavior of matter. According to de Broglie, all microscopic particles in motion possess dual nature, that is, they can behave as wave as well as particles. According to de Broglie, the wavelength of microscopic particle in motion can be calculated by the formula lambda is equal to h upon mv. Now the derivation of de Broglie relationship. According to Einstein, E is equal to mc square, whereas according to Planck, E is equal to h nu. From 1 and 2, we can say h nu is equal to mc square. Since nu, that frequency is equal to c upon lambda, on putting this value, the above equation become that h c upon lambda is equal to mc square. Cancelling 1 c and rearranging, we get that lambda is equal to h upon mc. This equation is applicable for photon only, but de Broglie suggests that if we replace the velocity of light c with the velocity of the microscopic particle and m by mass of microscopic particle, the equation becomes lambda is equal to h upon mv, and now this equation will be applicable for the microscopic particle, and this equation is called the de Broglie relationship or wavelength. Here h is the Planck constant, m is the mass of the microscopic particle like electron, proton, etc., and v is the velocity of that microscopic particle. So this is the formula from which we are going to do the numericals. Significance of de Broglie relationship in daily life. In daily life, we deal with macroscopic particle, means bigger particles whose wavelength, if calculated, come to be so small that it cannot be measured by any available instrument. Therefore, de Broglie concept do not have any significance in the daily life. It is applicable for the microscopic particle only. For example, if we take a ball of 10 grams moving in the velocity of 10 to the power 6 meter per second, it will has a wavelength according to de Broglie concept as lambda is equal to 6.63 into 10 to the power minus 34 divided by 0.01 kg into 10 to the power 6 meter per second, and the wavelength is come to be 6.63 into 10 to the power minus 38 meter. This wavelength is shorter than any electromagnetic radiation and cannot be measured by any known method. Therefore, de Broglie concept do not have any significance in our daily life. A numerical based on de Broglie relationship. Numerical 1. Find the de Broglie wavelength of an electron having mass 9.11 into 10 raised to the power minus 31 kg moving at 1% speed of light. The value of Planck constant is given as 6.625 into 10 raised to the power minus 34 kg meter square per second. Now solution of this numerical is the mass of the electron is given as 9.11 into 10 to the power minus 31 kg. 1% of speed of light means that 1 upon 100 into 3 into 10 to the power 8, which is come equal to 3 into 10 to the power 6 meter per second. Therefore, the velocity of the electron is equal to 3 into 10 to the power 6. Now according to de Broglie, lambda is equal to h upon mv. On putting the values of h, m and v as 6.625 into 10 to the minus 34 divided by 9.11 into 10 to the minus 31 into 3 into 10 to the 6, that is the velocity. The value of lambda is come to be 2.42 into 10 to the minus 10 meter. Now the second numerical, the kinetic energy of a subatomic particle is 5.85 into 10 to the minus 25 joules. Calculate the frequency of the particle wave. Value of Planck constant is given as 6.66 into 10 to the minus 34 kg meter square per second. Now the solution for this numerical is, since kinetic energy is given as 5.85 into 10 to the minus 25 joules, and we know the formula for the kinetic energy is equal to half mv square, and from this formula we can first of all we can find out the velocity of the subatomic particle, and the mass of the subatomic particle is given as 9.11 into 10 to the minus 31 kg. Therefore, from the formula of kinetic energy, the velocity of subatomic particle can be calculated as the square root of 2 into 5.85 into 10 to the power minus 25 divided by 9.11 into 10 to the power minus 31, and which is come equal to 1.13 into 10 to the power 3. According to de Broglie, lambda is equal to h upon nv. Now we have the h, we have m, and also we have calculated the velocity of subatomic particle. So on putting the values, the answer of wavelength can be calculated as 6.47 into 10 to the power minus 7 meter. Also in the question we have to find out the frequency, and we know that the frequency is equal to c upon lambda. On putting the value of c, that is the velocity of light, 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second, and the value of lambda which we have calculated, the value for the frequency is come to be 4.63 into 10 to the power 14 hertz. Now the next numerical, number 3, calculate wavelength associated with a moving electron having kinetic energy 1.1375 into 10 to the power minus 25 joules. The mass of the electron is given as 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31 kg, and the value of Planck constant is given as 6.6 into 10 to the power minus 34 kg meter square per second, and we know that 1 joule is equal to 1 kg meter square per second. This numerical you have to do yourself. The hint for the numerical is that from the formula of kinetic energy, first of all you have to calculate the velocity of electrons as shown in the previous numerical number 2, and then using de Broglie formula calculate the wavelength. The answer for this numerical, velocity is come to be 0.5 into 10 to the power 3 meter per second, and wavelength come to be 1.45 into 10 to the power minus 6 meter. Now the numerical number 4, calculate the kinetic energy of an alpha particle which has a wavelength of 12 picometer. This numerical also you have to try yourself. The hint for the numerical is that mass of alpha particle, that is helium nucleus, is calculated as 4 into 10 to the power minus 3 kg divided by the Avogadro number 6.02 into 10 to the power 23, and it's come to be 6.64 into 10 to the power minus 27 kg. Wavelength 12 picometer can be converted into meter and is equal to 12 into 10 to the power minus 12 meter. Calculate velocity using de Broglie formula, and then from the velocity of that alpha particle you can calculate the kinetic energy by using the formula half mv square. The answer for the velocity is come to be 8.28 into 10 to the power 3 meter per second, and kinetic energy is come to be 2.276 into 10 to the power minus 19 joules. Now Heisenberg uncertainty principle. According to Heisenberg, it is not possible to measure simultaneously both the position as well as the momentum of a microscopic particle with absolute accuracy. Mathematically, delta x, that is called the uncertainty in position, into m delta v, that is called momentum, is greater than or equal to h upon 4 pi. So this is the formula for the Heisenberg uncertainty principle, where delta x is the uncertainty in position and delta v is the uncertainty in velocity. Significance of Heisenberg principle in daily life. Heisenberg principle deals with the microscopic particle only, but in daily life we deal with macroscopic particle, that is big particle whose position and velocity can be determined accurately. Hence in daily life it do not have any significance. Basically, Heisenberg takes the wave motion of electron in an atom, which is opposite to that of Bohr model. Now question arises, why electron cannot be exist within the nucleus? Explain on the basis of Heisenberg uncertainty principle. So on the basis of Heisenberg uncertainty principle, if the electron is to be exist within the nucleus, the maximum uncertainty in its position would be 10 to the power minus 15 meter. That is, delta x must be equal to 10 to the power minus 15 meter. That is the radius of the nucleus. Taking the mass of electron as 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31 kg, the minimum uncertainty in the velocity can be calculated using the Heisenberg formula as delta x dot m delta v greater than equal to h upon 4 pi. And the value of delta v is come to be on putting the value 5.77 into 10 to the power 10 meter per second. This value is much higher than the velocity of light. Hence, it is not possible for an electron to exist within the nucleus. Now, numerical based upon Heisenberg uncertainty principle. First numerical, calculate the uncertainty in position of a dust particle having mass of 1 milligram if the uncertainty in its velocity is 5.5 into 10 raised to power minus 20 meter per second. The solution for the numerical is that mass of the particle is given in 1 milligram. So we have to convert that mass into kg, and it is come equal to 10 raised to power minus 6 kg. The uncertainty in velocity, that is delta v, is equal given as 5.5 into 10 raised to power minus 20 meter per second, and the value for the Planck constant is 6.626 into 10 raised to power minus 34 kg meter square per second. Here we are taking the mass in kg because the unit of Planck constant is also kg meter square per second. That's why we have to convert the mass. Always we have to convert the mass into kg for the Heisenberg uncertainty principle numericals. Now, according to uncertainty principle, delta x dot m delta v is equal to h upon 4 pi. The uncertainty in position can be calculated as h upon 4 pi into m into delta v. On putting the values of Planck constant, pi, mass and uncertainty velocity, the uncertainty in position is come to be equal to 9.59 into 10 raised to power minus 10 meter. Now, second numerical, a proton is accelerated to 1/10 of the velocity of light. Suppose its velocity can be measured with the precision of plus minus 1%. What must be the uncertainty in position? So the solution for the numerical is, first of all, since the velocity can be measured with the precision of 1%, so delta v is equal to 1/10 because it is velocity of light, because it is provided that the proton is accelerated with 1/10 of the velocity of light. And now one more thing is added, that the precision is 1%, so we also multiply this by 1 by 100, and the uncertainty in velocity will become equal to 3 into 10 raised to 5 meter per second. Mass of proton is 1.672 into 10 raised to minus 27 kg. So according to uncertainty principle, delta x into m delta v is equal to h upon 4 pi. So uncertainty in position can be calculated by using the formula h upon 4 pi into m into delta v. On putting the value of Planck constant, pi, mass and uncertainty velocity, the answer for the uncertainty in position will come equal to 1.05 into 10 raised to power minus 13 meter. Numerical number 3. Calculate the product of uncertainty in displacement and velocity of a moving electron having mass 9.1 into 10 raised to power minus 28 grams. The value for the Planck constant is given as 6.6 into 10 raised to power minus 34 kg meter square per second. This numerical you have to try yourself. Hint for that is convert mass in kg because it is given in gram by dividing it by 1000, and then calculate delta x into delta v. The formula will become h upon 4 pi into m. The mass of electron in kg is come equal to 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 28 into 10 to the power minus 3, which is come 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31 kg. Answer for delta x into delta v is come to be 5.77 into 10 to the power minus 5 meter square per second. One more numerical. The mass of an electron is 9.11 into 10 raised to the power minus 31 kg. Calculate the uncertainty in its velocity if the uncertainty in the position is of the order of 10 pm. H is given as 6.6 into 10 to the power minus 34 kg meter per square per second. This numerical also you have to do yourself. The hint for the numerical is that convert delta x is equal to 10 picometer into 10 to the power minus 11 meter, and answer for delta v is come to be 5.76 into 10 to the power 6 meter per second. Reason for the failure of Bohr model. First, the wave character of electron is not considered in Bohr model. Second point, it ignores dual behavior of metal. Due to these weakness in the Bohr model, it is not extended to other atoms. Now, to overcome the Bohr model and to take into consideration the wave character of electron, quantum mechanical model of atom will be given. Classical mechanics based upon Newton's law of motion fails when applied to microscopic particles. like electron, atom, molecule, etc. because it ignores the concept of dual behavior of metal and the uncertainty principle. The branch of science based upon dual behavior of matter is called quantum mechanics. Quantum mechanics is a theoretical science that deals with the study of motion of microscopic objects that have both observable wave-like particle-like properties. Quantum mechanics was developed by the Werner Heisenberg and the Schrödinger. Here we are discussing the quantum mechanics which is based on the wave motion of electron. The fundamental equation of quantum mechanics was developed by Schrödinger and he was given the Nobel Prize in physics for that. Schrödinger gave the equation for the wave motion of electron in three-dimensional space around the nucleus and is called as Schrödinger wave equation and is represented as del square psi upon del x square plus del square psi upon del y square plus del square psi upon del z square plus 8 pi square m e minus v psi upon h square is equal to 0. This equation is called Schrödinger wave equation. Only we have to learn the equation only. No derivation is in our syllabus. So in this equation, psi is the amplitude of the wave along the coordinate x, y, z of the electron, v is the potential energy, m is the mass of the electron and h is the Planck constant. Del square psi upon del x square is called double derivative of psi with respect to x. Del square psi upon del y square is called double derivative of psi with respect to y axis, and del square psi upon del z square is called double derivative of psi with respect to z axis, where psi is called wave function and has no physical significance, but psi square at any point give the intensity of the electron wave at that point and the probability of finding the electron at that point. This gives rise to the concept of orbitals. So this is the quantum model of atom taking into consideration the wave motion of electron. This represents the electron moving in the form of a wave around the nucleus. According to quantum mechanical model of atom, electrons do not revolve around the nucleus in a fixed path, circular path, but move around the nucleus in a wave motion as shown. But during this wave motion, electrons move in a fixed space around the nucleus, which gives rise to the concept of atomic orbitals. The definition for the atomic orbital can be given as that the three-dimensional space or region around the nucleus where the probability of finding the electron is maximum is called orbital. Study the topic discussed in this video and practice the given numericals. In next video, we will study the quantum numbers, their types with example, shape, size and orientation of sp3 subshells. Please like and subscribe the channel for the latest update. Thank you.